Hi guys, and welcome to Readings with Naylene. I'm Naylene, and if you've been here before, welcome back. If this is your first time here, welcome. Here on this beautiful YouTube channel, we like to do pick-a-cards, everything related tarot. I do readings, and today's reading is going to be what you can expect for the month of September 2024. So, before we get started, just a few disclaimers. Again, this is a collective message. I will be doing it by elemental sign. It is a collective message. There are messages piled up with your message. So at the end of the day, if it resonates, take it. If it doesn't, leave it. Don't try to make things fit. If you feel like that message wasn't for you, then it probably wasn't. If you do find that any of the messages do resonate, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Your support really means a lot to me, and it helps me keep making these videos. So now with all of that done, we are gonna do the energy of September 2024, what you can expect, what is coming to you, and we're doing it by the elemental sign. And you can check your sun, moon, and rising sign by checking what corresponds to that elemental sign. If you hear my kids screaming in the background, I'm sorry. They're kids. All right, let's get started. I'm going to start with the fire signs. So this is what the fire signs can expect for sun, moon, or rising, what they can expect for the month of September 2024. So we're going to start with the card from the archetype deck. We're going to pull 3 cards here for what the themes will be, and then we'll put the first line for what the challenges may be, what strengths you'll need to rely on or you'll need to cultivate during this month of September to help you, and just general advice from Spirit for the last row. So let's get started. Take a deep breath. Ooh, sorry. So let's all take a deep breath. See what advice Spirit has for the month of September 2024 for the fire signs. That is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. What advice does Spirit have for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius? Okay, we'll take that card, the prayer. Oh, that's a beautiful card. And you know what? It came out with the offering, so we'll do both of those. We'll put it right there for now. So the prayer and the offering. Let's see what messages the angels and oracle cards have for you. I'm sorry, angels and ancestors card. Angels and ancestors oracle cards have for you. Okay, there we go. Right off the bat, I feel like maybe you fire signs can be having a little bit of trouble communicating. So, oh, this card came out definitely for you fire signs. Okay. This is just confirmation that this is for my fire signs out there. We have the seer, see beyond the current situation. She-wolf, unleash the wild within. And fire guardian with ignite your passions. And for the third and final theme, we are pulling from the Magical Spirit Oracle deck. So what advice, what themes will the fire signs be facing the month of September 2024? So we have the number 32 here with the Great Goddess. So let's organize these a little bit. I feel like I want to pull one more card from this deck. The Gifted Guide. Okay, fire signs. So with the number, I want to say this is 65, and with the prayer, 64 with the offering. So with the prayer and the offering here, I can see that the month of September is going to be one of faith. I feel like there's something, fire signs, that maybe you've been asking for, maybe you've been praying for, and you're kind of losing faith that there's going to be a light at the end of the tunnel. Whatever you call your God, whether it be source, spirit, your higher self, whatever you call it, they're saying that they hear your worries, they hear your prayers, but it's kind of like we're very stuck in the masculine side of asking things from God instead of listening to how you can be of service to God. It's time for you to see beyond this current situation. I feel like a lot of you fire signs are pretty boxed in with your state of mind. You feel like you're at wit's end. You've tried and there's just no getting better. And understand that the climb up the mountain is always going to be uphill. To get better, you must go through some challenges to be able to... When God tests you, is because you're about to get what you want. He's just making sure that when you get it, it is something that could be sustained. And right now, with your mindset and the way the things are going on in your mind, with feelings of self-doubt, and I'm getting like a lot of like hesitation. Like you feel like you don't know which move is the right move. And because of that, when you go into something with that hesitation, when you go into something with the thought that this might leave me, that this isn't for me, or maybe this is too good to be true, you end up manifesting that. And the reason why you feel like the things, maybe fire signs in your life, are fleeting or temporary is because you have not aligned with what your true passions are. Spirit is telling me that the need for control in you fire signs, in this collective fire sign message, is at an all-time high because life has thrown so many unexpected things for you. But God is trying to see how you pivot. God is trying to see how you come up, because he gives his battles to his strongest warriors. You have to understand that. Where you might be struggling right now, it is just a time to transcend and elevate to the next level. The way you're currently thinking, the way you're currently living, the way things are currently going is not for you. There is better for you. But you need to ask yourself, am I only thinking of me in every situation? Spirit in the month of September is going to make you kind of question your community and evaluate if everybody in your corner is for you, fire signs. That's what I'm getting. So this will be a time to really align yourself with what your passion is, align yourself with what your true intent, what is it that you're truly praying for? Because if you're praying for money, understand that money comes and goes. Money circulates. So instead of just asking God for money, why don't you ask God for a stable job, that in a career that you love, so that way you don't have to go to work and be miserable. You're not asking for the right things. You're asking for monetary gain. You're asking for things that are temporary. God is trying to make you see outside the bigger picture and tap into who you truly are by understanding that you're allowed to shed and grow and evolve during this whole process. You're holding on to the way you used to think, and this is going to be an opportunity in the month of September to grow and question who you are, where you're going, what passions you like, what people, what situations make you feel like home, what helps your being rather than hurts it. And we're going to pull some more cards. We're about to get into the tarot to just further clarify what challenges you will be facing, what uncertainties, what obstacles, and then we'll go into what strengths you need to lie on. Fire signs, sun, moon, and rising for the month of September. Okay, we have the Seven of Wands, excuse me. The Hierophant in reverse. The 10 of Wands in reverse. And I'll put this right here. I just felt like this Six of Swords needed to come out. Okay, now these are your challenges. Let's go ahead and pull your strengths. What strengths do you need to work on or you need to rely on and lean on during this month? Okay. Judgment. We have the 8 of Swords, the 7 of Swords. Let me actually put these here. So we have Judgment, the 8 of Swords, the 7 of Swords, and the King of Swords in reverse. And let's look at what advice Spirit has for you. The 7 of Cups and the one. Is this in camera actually? No. Sorry, I have to move it up. I just realized it's not in camera, so we'll just move all of these up a little bit. Okay, there. And the Sun in reverse. All right, fire signs. And just for fun, I would like to use these new astrology dice just to see what the overall theme is again for the month of September. So what energy will be for the fire signs in the month of September? What is the energy? Okay, we have the first house. I'm not really sure where to place these. We'll put them right here. The moon sign, the Virgo, and the first house. The first house represents the self. So your personal life, belongings, physical possessions, how you look, think, and feel. And it can also warn against misfortune. The Virgo dice usually represents overthinking, overanalyzing, just too much structure, which it goes hand in hand with you thinking inside the box instead of outside the box. And then with the moon sign here, it's actually very interesting because the moon sign has to do with the emotional body. So how you're feeling, your internal thoughts, the subconscious. The moon also represents your heart's desires. So what the astrology dice are emphasizing are the need for you to work on yourself. And again, breaking out of these mindsets, breaking out of these boxes that you have put yourself in, and parts of ways of thinking that you identify with that need to be let go. There's areas in your life where you're being overly critical with your emotions and just of where you are in life right now. And instead of looking at it in a depressing way, why don't we look at it in a optimistic way? I think the whole theme for this month is going to be how you can be more optimistic with yourself, how you can give yourself more grace, and how you can just learn to go with the ebb and flow of life. Stop trying to control things, fire signs. I understand it's in your nature to be very direct, to be very action driven, but Spirit is emphasizing with this reading right now. I haven't even got into the tarot cards, but so far you are letting your emotions drive the car. Understand that emotions are energy in motion. When you don't check your emotions, your energy is not checked. So that way your actions are not checked. You're not stopping and thinking before you do things, fire signs. And Spirit is saying that needs to end this September, because the longer you stay in this funk, the longer you stay in this box, the longer you stay in this mindset, the longer you're not going to see a result, the longer you're not going to see a change. So right now you feel like you're very, your energy is, or in the beginning of the month of September, your energy is going to feel very defensive. This can be the energy that you're in now. That's what Spirit is telling me. But with this with this 7 of Wands here, Spirit is giving me Spirit is letting me know that maybe your energy is on the defensive side. Maybe you feel like you have to fight for things. Maybe you feel like there's a lot of things coming at you. Life is really lifing right now for you, fire signs, and I get it. But you're not tapping into your higher knowledge. You're not you're not tapping into your faith as well. You're not, it's like you kind of don't believe that good things are allowed to happen to you after bad things happen. And yes, you're going through a you're going through a rough period right now, but things will get better once you lessen the load on yourself. You're putting way too much pressure on yourself. You need to put that down. These are the challenges that you're facing right now. So you're very much on the defensive side. You feel like it's you against the world. You're not tapping into your higher knowledge. You're not tapping into your faith. There has been lessons that are repeating themselves at the moment that you have not learned how to overcome. It's like you're taking the same test and you keep on putting the same answers when you know those are not the right answers. In order to get to a bigger outcome, fire signs, you need to change the little habits. Start small. It's not like you want to start going to the gym so you get a whole new wardrobe and then you buy a whole lot of protein shakes and you probably commit for 2 or 3 days and then you're back at sitting at home. And there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with not working out. This is just a metaphor. I'm not trying to come for anybody that doesn't work out. I understand that we are each at our own stages but back to the reading. Yeah, there's so much weight that you're carrying on your shoulders when you're not looking for an easier way. You're just trying to power through it. And that is going to be, those are the challenges that you're going to be facing in September. In order to see where Spirit is trying to take you, fire signs, you're going to have to remove, for a lot of you, I see a need for a spiritual bath because there's a lot of burdens that are on top of you. There's a lot of negative energy in your mind, like your third eye. The reason why you are not aligned with your intuition is because your third eye is currently so blocked. I currently am getting a pressure on in the front of my forehead, and that just goes to tell me that Spirit is trying to show you the way, but you can't see it because there's so much negativity clouding your vision at the moment. And what strengths you're going to need to rely on this month of September is your judgment, is your discernment. That's what Spirit is calling. When something, I know there's a saying that maybe a lot of people don't agree with, but it's a saying for a reason. When something seems too good to be true, pay attention. Your intuition is there to help you. If something doesn't seem right, question it. There's nothing wrong with questioning things. Ask questions. Use your discernment. And if you don't have anybody in real life to ask these questions to, pray. Ask God. Ask a dearly departed. Ask whatever it is you believe in. If you're on this video, it's because you believe in something. Pray to what it is you believe in to help you discern what the right choice is. This is the theme of September for you fire signs. The theme of September is discernment. You need to tap into your intuition, but your third eye is way too blocked because of all the distractions you keep feeding yourself. To not be able to sit still and read a book is your body telling you that your brain is overwhelmed. If you try to sit and relax and immediately you feel bored, understand boredom is peace. Boredom is an opportunity to help you meditate on new solutions. In the month of September, you may feel trapped, but Spirit is calling for you to be resourceful. And if you saw my other video for I feel like it was the full moon in Aquarius reading, where I said that Spirit is calling for you to be more resourceful. Stop accepting the fact that you're trapped. You can't, there's no more victim. We can't play victim anymore. If you're trapped, it's time to find a way out. Do you see this lady? She can easily get out of that. Easily. There's knives all around her. But she's choosing to stay trapped because she's not seeing outside. She's not using her eyes to see how to get out of the situation. You're not using your creativity, fire signs, to find another way out. You're so busy on some of you are so focused on what you've left behind that you don't realize how much that's affecting your day-to-day. You're not watching where you're going. You're so focused on the past and on the burdens of the past that there is no moving forward. There is no, at any moment, this man could trip and impale himself with his own knife. If you're not watching where you're going, how can you be careful of the mistakes that we are all human? We all make mistakes. Mistakes are inevitable. But if you're not paying attention, those mistakes can be very detrimental to yourself, to your mental health, to your financial status, to whatever it may be, fire signs. Spirit is asking you to pay attention. Use discernment. Think outside of the box. Your mind is working against you right now. Spirit is asking you to summon the energy of the King of Swords. Be the master of your mind. And the way you become the master of your mind is by building your discernment and getting to know yourself. Know thyself, heal thyself, free thyself. This is the path that you're on. The more you know yourself, the more you understand, okay, this triggers me. It's okay to have triggers. Everybody has triggers, some more than others. The key to healing is learning how to work past those triggers, not just identifying them. Let's move on here and see. Okay, with the 7 of Cups, I see the advice that Spirit is telling you is, again, to use your intuition and understand when you go into something feeling unlucky, unlucky will be the result. Okay? What you tell yourself you are, you are. It's like that song came into my head. It might make me sound really, really old, but who cares? But as I am, whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, then why would you say I am? You need to tell that to yourself. Next time you say, oh my God, I'm so stupid, you're telling yourself you're stupid. That's you in your own head putting yourself down. You're supposed to be your own best friend, fire signs. You're supposed to be the person that you have to be the person that you rely on when there's nobody else. If you talk to yourself like that, if you don't love yourself, you can't love other people. If you say mean things to yourself, you're going to say mean things to the people you love. As within, so without, fire signs. Stop feeling like you're stuck. Stop. This feeling of stagnation is actually a blessing. It is trying to align you to your highest outcome, this is the most happiest deck in the card. But if you keep on being indecisive, if you keep on not trusting yourself to pick the right choice with this 7 of Cups, you will continue to be stuck. There will be no movement. And there will be no happiness. Now, if we focus on these things and we learn discernment and we trust ourselves to make the right choice, and even if we don't make the right choice, we trust ourselves to get back up again, things will start happening quick for you, fire signs. And everything that you prayed for will come true in the best way possible. Maybe not exactly the way you're envisioning it, because when we make plans, God laughs, okay? Leave the door open to opportunity. However you may get them, even if it's not the way that you planned. Leave the door open. Think outside of the box. Understand that God has no limit. Do not put a limit on God. If you believe in Source, if you believe in God, then you believe that He is almighty. Don't put a limit on His power. Because in reality, all you're really doing is putting a limit on yourself. All right, last but not least, fire signs, I'm going to pull what angel numbers you guys should be on the lookout for the month of September 2024. If any of these if this reading resonated for you, please do not forget to comment. 8, I am successful. Your talent for setting and reaching goals is like no other. You are self-sufficient, capable of achieving your ambitions. 8 representing the ebb and flow. Oh my God, did I not just say that? Oh, I love it when Spirit does that. The ebb and flow, the infinite loop of creation. I am successful. You have to believe it in order to, sometimes a lot of people say you fake it till you make it, but you have to just manifest that feeling of what would it feel like to be successful? What are you trying to achieve, fire signs? What is, if you got everything you ever prayed for tomorrow, what would you do with your time? How would that feel? What would that look like? It is time to start using your power of manifestation, fire signs. And in this month of September 2024, Spirit is going to help you get there. You just have to help yourself first. Hi, air signs. Okay, this is your reading. So we're looking into what energy will be following you for the month of September 2024. Remember, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. All right, let's get right in. First, we're going to pull from the archetype deck. And this is just going to reveal what themes will be following you. What's the overall theme for the month of September. Oh, all right. We'll just take the one that's right on top here. The threshold. Oh, upside down. And that is 60. Is that 60? Sorry, I'm not that good with Roman numerals, but this is the number 35 with the threshold card. Let's see what other themes, what the overall theme for September 2024 is going to be for the air signs. That is Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Ignite your passions with the fire guardian. And the final theme card from the Magical Spirit Oracle. What? Okay, we'll do that. The Servant Queen and Magic. We'll do 2 cards because I was feeling that one. And if you guys watch my pick a card and you happen to pick, because I know this was, I think, pile 3. If you happen to pick up pile 3, that is your confirmation that you are in the right place. Okay, if not, then that message wasn't for you. Or maybe you should go watch that video to see what messages pile 3 had for you. Okay. So we have the threshold, the fire guardian. We'll put these out here. The number 3 with the servant queen says you are worthy of beautiful things. Okay, period. And number 8 with I'm not underestimating my own magic anymore. I think this was actually from the pick a card too. So there might be 2 messages for you, or this might be confirmation for 2 different types of people that are 2 different returning viewers, which thank you very much for your support. And I really appreciate it. Okay, so let us tap into what the overall theme is going to be for the month of September for the air signs, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Okay, so let's start with the threshold here. All right, I'm gonna give it to you. I hope you guys don't watch my channel in hopes that I'm gonna sugarcoat things for you. I might hurt your feelings. I might give it to you with tough love, but understand that my intentions are always the best. I'm gonna give it to you straight, so that way you get it. All right? With the threshold here, there's a change coming. There's a door that is open. It's either you walk through it or God is going to push you. And if he pushes you, it's going to hurt. You may not land gracefully. You might end up with a couple of scrapes and a couple of bruises. You'll make it. But if God does it, he's going to have to do it with force, air signs. So, with this theme, the theme of September, right off the bat, I'm getting there's going to be opportunities. This is a great thing. There's a door that's opening. There might be several doors that are opening for you. But for some of you, I feel the resistance to growth. And if you keep praying for something to change and you don't make the change by actually going out and changing this thing that you don't want anymore, or that you want to get rid of, or that you want to grow. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting a different result. Spirit is telling me that you've been praying for this door to open. You've been praying for this opportunity to come, or you're trying to manifest this new opportunity. And Spirit is telling you, you're not going to get there unless you walk through the threshold. You're underestimating your ability to handle change. Maybe some of you may not like change. Maybe you're resistant to change. Maybe change makes you feel very uncomfortable. But understand, you cannot grow unless you change. The more you resist the call to growth, the more you suppress yourself, and you just end up becoming more and more miserable. When you suppress your magic, when you suppress your light, there's so much it affects outside of you. There are people that you're meant to bless in this life, air signs. There are people that God wants to send to you because you are meant to bless them. You are meant to be the light. And your fear of walking through this threshold, that walking through this doorway, walking through the doorway that leads to bigger and better, because you know it, you feel it. You've been praying for this. You just might not like the way that God is sending it to you. You may not like what God is calling you to do, but understand, it is your calling. You are meant to spread your light. Your passion will ignite a light. When you are in your most passionate state, air signs, you don't understand how that affects the people around you, how much that affects the vibration, the energy around you. You are the light. And maybe in the past, things have happened to you that have made you feel, that have forced you to dim your light, or made you feel like you shining your light is a bad thing. But God is saying, it's time to let go of those voices in your head. It's time to let go of that doubt, because it's not serving you anymore. Like the servant queen, divine, magnetic, valuable. You are a valuable soul here on earth, air signs. I don't know who you are, but you are meant to be here. You are meant to spread your light, your wisdom, your funny. I can feel your energy through this reading, and I promise you it is light. And that is how you feel on your best day. Now, we'll get into it, but I don't know if it's the people around you. I don't know if it's the current situation you're in. I don't know if it's just trauma or just self-doubt that has been getting in your way of believing you are worthy of good things, and believing that you are worthy of such a mission to be a light, to be the light. I don't know what's got it in your way, air signs, but it's time to let that go, because there are blessings waiting for you behind a door that you're too afraid to open because you're too afraid of change. Before we get into the tarot, though, we are going to roll the astrological dice just to get another theme, maybe for you, some confirmation on the overall month of September. Okay, so that one fell off camera. Let me roll it. Okay, so we have Mercury here, the planet Mercury. We have the Pisces sign here and the first house. The first house is it also came out for the fire sign reading. So if you have fire in your chart in sun, moon, or rising, you should probably go check that out to see how that reading pertains to that area of your chart. With the first house, this is all about self. The Pisces coming out. Pisces represents the emotional body of the daydream. Pisces is the dreamer. The planet Mercury represents communication, technology, and the intellectual. So with this, I see in the month of September, you must work on how to express yourself and your dreams carefully. It's like you need to learn how to communicate more clearly. It's like you kind of get tongue-tied, or your throat gets really heavy. I feel a lot of throat chakra blockages. You guys don't really like to talk about your emotions, and a lot of that is getting in the way of achieving your dreams. You have to be real with yourself, and you have to be real with the emotions that you feel. We can't just keep suppressing them, air signs, okay? This is not gonna help you move forward. And I understand it's easier not to think about sad emotions, and it's easier not to think about the pain that you went through. But sometimes we need to feel that pain in order to get angry, because anger ignites passion, and passion ignites action. Hopefully in all good things. We're not talking about, let's not try to manifest a crime of passion or something like that, God forbid. What I'm seeing is you need to learn how to communicate your emotions more effectively and clearly. With yourself, most importantly, not even with other people, with yourself, first and foremost. And this can be as simple as journaling. That's something that you can work on in the month of September. Remember, we're starting to get into the colder months, so things will start slowing down. The energy will start slowing down. Things go into hibernation the colder it gets. So it is the time to rest and reflect, maybe on the hot girl summer you had, if you had one, and understand how that makes you feel. Emotions are not a bad thing. Emotions are energy in motion. And if you do not check your emotions, then you are not checking your actions, because emotion is energy in motion. So now let's get into the tarot cards. In the first, I'm excited because I think this is going to be a really good reading for air signs. I'm actually really rooting for you. Yes, the fear of walking through the door is maybe very overwhelming, but I feel like this is going to be a story of the underdog. But let's pull into this is just the energy I'm getting. Let's pull into the tarot. So the first line, I'm going to do the challenges that you may face in the month of September. The second line will be what strengths you need to work on, cultivate, or lean on in the month of September. And then the last row, which I hope I get it on camera this time. If not, I'll read them out loud to you. The last row will be what advice Spirit has for you overall for the month of September. And before I get started, please, please, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Your support really means a lot to me. And if you feel like these messages resonate, I haven't even gotten into the tarot, but if you feel like if any of these messages that I've already said resonate, please don't forget to like. It really motivates me to keep making these videos and keep taking out the time from my schedule to make these videos. And once again, I really, really appreciate all your support. Okay, now let's get into it. Let's get into the tea. Let's see what challenges you may be facing. Okay, King of Swords. I felt like this card wanted to come out. The Emperor, ooh, and Judgment. Okay, so these are two major arcana cards, which are two major life events that are coming. So, and it's under the challenges, but it's okay. Well, let's see what strengths you should lean on. Let me shuffle this good. Okay, shuffle one more time, then we'll see what strengths the, okay, yeah, I want this one, and this one. So this is what you need to work on. So we have Ace of Wands. No, these are the strengths that you either need to work on. The reversals are telling me that you need to work on these, and this is something that you need to lean into. This is a strength that you already have. So with the Ace of Wands and the Three of Swords in reverse, we're going to need to work on those. And with the Four of Wands, this is the strength that is going to help you, something that you are able to do at the moment. And then what advice does Spirit have for these air signs? Okay. All right, so we have the Five of Cups, the Tower, and the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, air signs. We're going to put the bottom of the deck right here just so you guys can see it, because this is the overall energy this is the mindset that you guys are in. You guys are kind of in victim mindset mode. And yeah, so let's go into the challenges. All right. So the challenge is King of Swords. You are going to have to be the master of your mind in the month of September. Think before you speak. Think before you act. Even if it's in a heated argument, I'm getting air signs, take a moment, breathe, stop, think. And even if you need to walk away, even if you don't get the last word like you usually do, because that's what I'm getting for some of you people. Some of you air signs feel like you need to get the last word in every situation. Before you just resort to the first thing that comes into your mind, Spirit is saying, ask for a break. Ask to come back ask to put a lid on this situation. I feel like some of you are going to be going through a very intense argument or conversation. And before you give an answer, air signs, stop and think. You understand emotions are energy in motion. Before you put that energy in motion, stop and think, is this emotion, is this action that I'm going to take really the right step for me? Not for anybody else, for you. The Emperor here next to the King of Swords is telling me that you must step into your own power by understanding that you are your own kingdom. This is your shit. You rule it, okay? This is your ship. I'm sorry, I said shit, but I meant ship. You rule it, okay? You are the captain. You are the king or queen of your kingdom, of your own self. So act like it. And instead of being so judgmental to yourself, maybe understand how to give yourself some grace here with the Judgment card. But the real challenge here with the Judgment card is going to be the fact that you are going to have to reinvent yourself. There is going to be the end of something to lead to that beginning, to lead to that threshold, like I mentioned earlier. And the Judgment card is really tied into that, because you're going to have to come to a judgment on something. You're going to have to tap into your discernment and make a choice. And Spirit is saying that the challenge this month could be that the judgment that you make or the choice that you make might not be from your own self. So be sure to tap into your own magic, to understand that you are the emperor of your life. You are the one who makes the choices. You are the one who chooses whether or not you want to do something. You have the power. Do not give your power to other people by letting them make you act out of character. Be careful. There's somebody around you. This might be a specific message for somebody watching, or it might resonate with a couple of you, but there's somebody watching that somebody's going to try to spit venom at you to get you to react emotionally. Do not let them. Again, Ace of Wands, I see an opportunity to take action coming. With many of you, it may deal with an emotion, with a romantic relationship or a ex-lover or a current lover. I see an opportunity coming, but if you react emotionally, you're going to push it away. The theme of this month for you air signs is calm, cool, and collected. You are making choices under those 3 C's. Calmness, coolness, and make sure you collected all your thoughts. I see for some of you some relationship issues, whether that be with yourself. Maybe some of you are struggling with self-love, or maybe you guys are struggling with a relationship like a partner outside of yourself, or just relationships that have really hurt you. I see that with the 3 of Swords right under the Emperor here, your biggest obstacle right now, or the month of September, is the fact that people have taken away your power and have convinced you that you are unworthy of your power because of people you love have hurt you. And because of that, you feel like you are powerless, or you feel like you are not worthy of good things and beautiful things. But God is saying that there's a celebration coming. Once you look, these are all three cards here are together for a reason. Once you use your discernment, once you come to that judgment and make that choice to walk through that new opportunity and leave behind what you have, whether that be a relationship, or whether that be, for some of you, that person that you're in a relationship with that is probably not working out, they are a fire sign. This usually represents Aries for me, the Emperor, but they can just be a fire sign, or it can be a father figure. Maybe some of you have some daddy issues, which is totally okay. I'm not judging you. I'm not taking away from your experience. That trauma and heartbreak has made you believe that maybe you are unworthy of good things, or maybe this male figure, maybe this male figure in your life made you feel very powerless. And the finish line is coming. The completion of this hurt cycle is coming. You just have to choose to walk through that door that removes you or alleviates you from the pain that this man or this Aries or this father figure or this relationship that you're in has caused you. It's time to stop crying over what could have been, air signs. A lot of you are crying over spilled milk here with the 5 of Cups. Just let the tower fall. It's like you're trying to save a burning building with a cup of water. And this building has been burning for a really long time. The tower here is, as you can see, the tower represents the ending of something, the falling of something, and through God's divine intervention. You see that lightning hit the tower and then caused it to fall. So that goes back to this right here. It's either you choose to walk through that door, or God is going to push you. And it's a lot more panicked on the way down when God does it, because you didn't choose it. And you may feel like it's just happening to you. But understand, when God pushes you, it's happening for you. This is something you've prayed on. This is something you've wanted. But you've just been very indecisive and keep weighing the odds, going back and forth, whether or not you want it or not. And you can't be afraid of the things you want, because then why are you asking for them? Why are you asking for freedom when you prefer being enslaved? That is your overall message. Pay attention to your finances with this 2 of Pentacles. Balance your checkbooks. And if you hear my kids crying in the background, I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. I will try my best to edit it out, but I have kids. I'm sorry. Yeah, but pay attention to your finances. Balance your books. Balance your checkbooks. Allow things to fall. Allow things to end. Move forward and walk through that door, because opportunities are coming, whether you want them or not. It's inevitable. This tower has been burning for too long. You've been asking God to save you for too long. He's going to make sure you get out. He's left the door open. You haven't gone through it. He's gonna kick you out for your safety, for the better good. Okay, I'm sorry. My phone died. So let's get back into it. So what I said when the camera died was I kept getting the word March in my head. So God or Spirit wanted you air signs to know that based on the choices that you make in September, you will either be reaping the rewards or exactly where you are now come next year, March. The choice is yours. Let's go ahead and see what angel number Spirit will be sending, this is the angel number that Spirit is advising you to look out for, the number 27. Your mind is wide open and you are tolerant and compassionate toward all ways of life. You value freedom of expression and you want to improve the conditions of people, whether in your community, country, or the world at large. So like I said, God has put you on this earth to be the blessing to other people. And in turn, he will bless you. But you need to learn how to communicate your emotions more clearly, especially to yourself. Okay, air signs? And that is your message for the month of September 2024. If any of these messages resonated, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Many blessings. Bye. Hi, water signs. Welcome to your reading. This reading is going to be looking into what the energy for September 2024 is going to be for the water signs, which are Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. Okay, so these are your messages, water signs. So first, I'm going to pull out the themes with the archetype deck. We're going to pull out some theme cards, see what the overall theme is going to be for the month of September. And then we'll get into the tarot cards. And we also have these cool little dice over here that I will be rolling just to get further messages on the theme. So first, we'll do the theme cards, the oracle cards, and then we'll do the dice, and then we'll go into the tarot. Again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't try to make it. These readings are for entertainment purposes only. And if you do find that these messages resonate, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Your support means so much. Thank you so much. All right, let's jump right in. What messages does Spirit have for the water signs? Sorry, just had to ring my bell, clear the energy in the room a little bit. These have been some really long readings, but they make me so happy. And I hope you water signs also get the messages that you need to hear. Remember, these readings are for your sun, moon, and rising. So if you do know your moon and rising sign, you can go ahead and click on those elements to get a more in-depth, more personalized reading for you for the month of September. All right, so let's see what the overall theme. I'm feeling that one. Okay, so this card, I do not know how to mention. I don't know how to say this word, but it is I do believe that this is the angel that meets you to cross the river of Styx. Is not the angel of death, but he's heavily involved with death. I think he's like the retriever of souls, but overall what this means is major transformation. Okay, so let's see what. No worries. Nobody's dying. I do not predict death. Take a deep breath. Ooh, you see? Guardian angel. You are not alone. Okay, and I'm feeling like I want to pull one more theme card from the Angels and Ancestors deck. So let's see what card is also. Ooh, Direction Guardian. Choose your path. Ooh, this is going to be a powerful one. Okay. Last theme deck we're going to be pulling from, the oracle deck that we're going to be pulling from for the theme of September is the Magical Spirit Oracle. So let's see what overall theme the month of September will be. The Lover, Aphrodite, Passion, Abundance. Ooh, it is safe to surrender to the good feelings with the number 7. So September might be a very lucky month for you, water signs. Just know that with this whole transformation, there's going to be a big opportunity coming because, water signs, you have done the work. You've done the work, and now you are being blessed to be able to choose what road you want to go, okay? And know that you're not making this decision alone. Everything that is going to unfold in the next couple months, the end of the year is going to be really intense for you because you guys are going to be going through some major transformation. Where you were in the beginning towards compared to where you are in the end of this year will be astronomical how much you have changed. May not seem like it right now because you're in the thick of it. The thick of it is going to lessen with this card because the end of healing, the end of learning yourself, the end of creating those small habits to get those big gains is coming, because the age of just being able to enjoy your gains is what's next. And what a blessing for you to be able to choose your path. No matter where you go, it will end up prosperous. There is no wrong choice. You just have to move in the energy of love and you will get there, water signs. You have shed the tears, you have shed the people, the situations, the thoughts that no longer serve you, and the energy of love and abundance will be coming to you by the boatload. And I get the feeling with some of you water signs, when good things happen to you, you guys get kind of anxious and scared that the shoe's gonna drop. But this is gonna be the era where you believe that you are worthy of good things and good things happen to you, and you're going through your lucky girl era. The end of the lazy girl era, the end of the I don't know where I'm going. And if you're a guy, same thing. The end of the lazy boy era, the end of the unlucky boy era is ending, and we are stepping into abundance, water signs, okay? And there's an opportunity coming in the month of September, whether it be a new lover or whether it be just, for some of you, it's just going to be the sense of accomplishment. Like, yes, I did it. I made it. I created this, and I am so happy for myself that it's just going to get you, it's going to get you to a point where everything that you went through to get here is going to seem worth it, whether it was hard or not. You're going to be so proud of yourself. And I can't wait to see why. Okay, so let's roll these dice, and then we'll go into the tarot deck. So let's see again what themes will be occurring for the water signs. Okay, Pisces. So this might be a message for a lot of you Pisces. This maybe a lot of Pisces are watching. The number 11, the 11th house, and the moon. So the moon has to do with our emotions, our subconscious. Pisces has to do with our dreams. Pisces is the dreamer. And the 11th house represents protection, good moments, lucky gifts, connection with people, and sharing, bounty, and prosperity. You see what I mean? There is a big blessing coming for you in the month of September. Y'all gonna be blessed up, water signs. Okay, I'm ready to pull into it. So follow the emotions that make you feel giddy and in love, and follow the emotions that inspire daydreams, because you're tapping into this new level of creativity, water signs, that it's going to get you, like I said, to that abundance, baby. We're manifesting it. By the end of the year, you're going to be a brand new person. You're going to look back at January you're going to be like, dang, you went through it, but it was worth it. Don't worry, hang in there. Okay, I'm excited. Let's pull the tarot cards because I'm excited. Okay, what? So the first line is going to be your challenges. No, this is, let me reshuffle these. The first, you know what? Actually, I do like these cards. So the first line will be your challenges. I feel like that is the right way. The second line will be what strengths you need to work on or lean on, depending. this month. So what strengths you need to, what knives you need to sharpen, or what knives you need to rely on. Okay. And the last line will be what advice Spirit has from you. And if the last line is off camera, I'll push them up as I get to them. So we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse for the overall energy. In the challenges, we have the Two of Wands, the Emperor, and the Four of Wands. In the strengths, we have, none of them are in reverse, so I feel like these are all strengths that you have already cultivated that you need to lean on. So that is the Chariot, the Ten of Cups, and the Star. And then advice from Spirit is the Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and the Four of Swords in reverse. So let's start with the challenges. Challenges up here. Challenges may be the inability to start something. With the Two of Wands here, I see the fear of starting a new journey, the anxiety of starting a new journey may be getting to you guys, or may get to you guys in the month of September. And I'm sorry, I'm just putting out the Palo Santo for a second. And Spirit is saying that when this challenge arrives, remember that you are the Emperor. You are the ruler of your kingdom. And to remember to celebrate and rejoice and give yourself some credit for how far you've already come. Even though you're on the precipice of a new journey and starting something new, remember that you're the one who got yourself here. It was your faith, it was your hard work, it was your dedication that got you here. So it's okay to celebrate it. Celebrating it isn't going to make it go away. With many of you, I see a lot of people are maybe struggling with the feeling of instability. And Spirit is saying you have to lean into the strength of being able to move forward and adapt. Your life is going to be going very fast paced from here to December. And because of this, you need to lean into gratitude and make sure every day there is not a day that goes by where one thought of gratitude does not run through your brain, because your power, the power of gratitude is going to help you achieve this wish that you've been wishing on, this big finish line, this big end goal, the reason why you've been doing all the work that you've been doing up to this point. The reason why you're trying to better yourself, the dreams that you have, the daydreams that you are trying to manifest. For a lot of you, I feel like this is a business opportunity. It has to do with financial abundance, and you will get there. But be sure that you're moving at all times in the energy of gratitude and the energy of, I am that bitch. I will always be that bitch. I have always been that bitch. It's not, do not let ego drive the car, but understand you got to give yourself props. Because if you don't celebrate you, who will? You were the one who crossed the threshold the first time. You were the one who went out on a new journey that nobody's ever been on for a reason. And you've gotten this far. And yes, it's been hard work. I know, boo. I know you tired. I know. Trust me. Naylene knows. But the instability will come to an end very soon because of all the work that you've done. Now is just the time to allow things to change, allow things to move forward, and have gratitude and faith each and every day that the divine is working with you and not against you. There are opportunities that are coming out. For many of you, this is maybe the beginning of a business opportunity. You may be in the beginning steps, the baby steps of building a foundation for a business. And through taking these baby steps, Spirit is saying that opportunities will come. They're going to be baby opportunities because right now you're building strength to get you to the finish line that is December. Because like I said, for many of you watching this video, who you were in January compared to who you're going to be, compared to who you are now and who you're going to be in December, people are going to be like, dang, that's a glow up if I've ever seen one. And I'm giving you the props now, girl, because you got there. All right. The Queen of Pentacles. The advice that Spirit has for you is to understand that you do not need to work hard for financial abundance. That is a lack mindset. To believe that money will not come to you if you are not sweating your ass off or pushing your body to the limit is, and I'm sorry for who this offends, but that is slave mentality. We are in the era of money is not even real, okay? Money is something, is an energy. Money is an energy. And for you to believe that you cannot attract that energy without sacrificing physical effort, like, you know, like working hard and doing construction. Right now you're in the era of the Queen of Pentacles. You are receiving, okay? Be in the energy of receiving. You've done the work to build the foundation. You've built your kingdom, so now receive the blessings through gratitude. Understand that you are worthy of these things. Understand that you are worthy of good things. For a lot of you, I see a lot of psychic attacks bothering you in the month of September. Put some protection under your bed if you believe in that. Some people put garlic. Some people put a glass of water with camphor. I just see, because you are going up, people may be sending negative energy to you because you just keep getting better. And it's gonna make them real mad, but que se mueren de envidia, because God, this is ordained by God, okay? Like, I did the work. God told me do the work and I did it, and that's why I'm blessed. And if you hating is because, I'm sorry, you may not have it like I do, but I did the work. I deserve to be here. I deserve to sit at this table. You have to move in that energy. You are the emperor. You deserve to sit at the table with the big dogs because you did the work. And if people want to send you hate, then that's on them, because you're going to be sleeping peacefully, okay? Just put the protection under your bed. Now let's see what angel messages, what angel numbers you should be on the lookout for the month of September 2024. Okay. "16, I am perceptive," and 11, I am intuitive. You have an inquisitive mind that allows you to uncover important truths. You have a special ability to read into other people's feelings, a wisdom seeker, and your angels ask you to share your knowledge for the benefit of others. I am perceptive. Okay, so God is calling you, with the number 16 here, God is calling you to share. When you get to this point of celebration, remember that if God has blessed you, it is to be able to bless other people. So share your perception in life and how you've gotten to the end of your goals, to the end of the finish line, your perception on the whole ride, and it'll inspire people to elevate with you. 11, I am intuitive. You have keen awareness of what's happening around you. A strong intuition is your gift and will help you understand the unspoken feelings and thoughts of others. This insight allows you to be a great guide and supporter. Again, you are a guide now. God is putting you in a position to be able to guide other people, to help them get to where you are going and where you are. Use that gift. Be mindful to not let people take advantage of you, but understand you are being elevated to help the collective also elevate. When you elevate, you force the people around you to elevate as well. It's either they get with it or they get left. And I believe if they love you enough, they will elevate with you. Because if they see you grow, that should inspire growth within them. And if it doesn't, then leave them where they at. All right, that's your message. Thank you so much for watching. If you feel like the messages resonated, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I wish you the best, water signs. Many blessings. Hi, earth signs. Welcome. This is your reading. If you are a Taurus, Capricorn, or... oh my God, I'm forgetting. Oh, Virgo. So sorry. If you are a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, this is your message for the month of September 2024. You guys are the last reading of the day, so I'm sorry if it got kind of dark. I don't feel like turning on the light. Before we get started on the reading, let's do a couple of disclaimers. Remember, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't try to make it. These readings are for entertainment purposes only. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If any of these messages resonate, your support means a lot to me. And it really motivates me to keep doing these videos. When I see that people comment and like and subscribe, it really motivates me to find the time in my day to film these videos for you guys. So with that being said, let's get started. Let me turn off this incense, this Palo Santo. Okay, so first we are going to pull some theme cards. I'm going to start off with the archetype deck, and then we'll go into two more oracle decks. And this is just to get the overall theme of what energy you will be in for the month of September 2024. And we are doing the earth signs. Yep. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Oh, the mask. Okay. The maiden is pretty and the poet, but let's do the mask. So the mask is the one that came out here. Let's put that there. Now let's pick from the angels and ancestors deck. See what the angels and ancestors, what advice they have for you, what themes will be coming to the earth signs for the month of September 2024. The seer, see beyond your current situation. All right, and the final theme card for the earth signs. I felt like that one. And you know what, since that one came out too. All right, so we have the mask, the seer, goddess of the sea, with the number 34, and the mirror with the number 26. Okay, with the number 61, the mask here, right off the bat, for the month of September, earth signs, I see the opportunity to either reveal what has been brewing and suppressing, or to continue to suppress it. And obviously, we all know that suppressing our emotions is not the best thing to do, because eventually it will bubble over and explode. And unless, or maybe that is what's coming. So I think that's what, you know what? I think that's what Spirit is warning you. Spirit is warning you that if you do not indulge, understand that if you feel like you can never truly be yourself around other people, that just means that there's a side of you that's waiting for your right people to be able to reveal the truths that lie within you. The truth that is you. And I'm sure earth signs, there has been people in your life, whether it be friends, relationships, family members, that have allowed you to feel safe enough to reveal the person, the colors behind the mask that you wear. And Spirit is kind of encouraging you the month of September to indulge in that side of yourself. Indulge in the truth. Indulge in your truth. Let it be known. Let it be revealed to all that ask and surround you. Because through this truth, there is a light of creativity that is waiting to blossom to get you to the best version of yourself. For the theme of September is, for you earth signs, is, first, if you're a Virgo, it's your season, okay? But for all of you earth signs, especially for you Virgos, this is a time to be about it. And if you don't understand what that means, it's time to, even though you are not at your best self at this current moment, it's time to start emulating what energy that would be. What is the best version of you? What does she look like? What does he look like? How does he dress? Who does he hang out with? Who does she hang out with? What does she eat? What are the habits that this best version of you have? And then in the month of September, what I need you to do, what Spirit is asking you to do, is to start emulating this energy through little habits. With the seer here, I'm getting to see beyond the current situation. So yeah, so you're using your creativity, you're using your power of vision. Maybe some of you can be people that have very clear visions, whether it is through your dreams or through daydreams. Let me make sure I get the daydreams. A lot of people who daydream don't understand that those are actually visions. Yeah. So if you envision, if you daydream, if you have a vision of when you have this vision of what this higher self or what the best version of you looks like, Spirit is encouraging you to see outside the box, to really let your creativity run with this person that is everything that you want to be. Because that self-reflection, that looking into the mirror of who you want to be, will help you see the big picture of who you're meant to be. And it'll help you get there. With the mirror here, it says self-reflection, writer, and big picture. So maybe journal. It's a great way to manifest. Journaling is strongly advised, this theme. It'll give yourself an excuse to go look at the back to school section, see what new journals they have, see if they're cute, get some cute pens, and indulge in that in order to motivate yourself to write down, like I said, this best version of you. What habits does this person have? Reflect on that. So that way you can get to who this person is. Because it's time to come home. With this card 34 here, the goddess of the sea. I see a lot of you maybe connecting to the sea goddess. I refer to her as Yemaya. A lot of people call her maybe Mama Wata, or there's a lot of names for the goddess of the sea. But she is calling you, whether that is to travel to a beach or to go to a beach if you live near one, and just put your feet in to help you cleanse any obstacles or any blockages that may be getting in the way of you achieving this higher self. There's a lot of cleansing. There's a lot of releasing that needs to be done. There's a lot of versions of yourself that need healing, whether that be your inner child or your teenage self or your young adult self. Wherever along the line, along the timeline, there was challenges and trauma that maybe have felt like they have left you detached from these versions of you. It's time to go back. It's time to heal them. Again, journaling really helps. And just help your younger self meet you where your older self is now. For a lot of you, you might be mothers. This message is very specific to some. And you have to go back and mother that inner child that's within you, because maybe they didn't get the safety or the love or the reassurance or the guidance that they needed. But now you, as an older adult, because all my readings are for people that are 18 years or older, so if you are not, please stop watching. I'm gonna tell your mom. Just kidding. Don't forget to like before you click off, little Timmy. I think I'm gonna cut that out. Anyways, what was I saying? I don't know. I was being a mess. So let's just roll these dice and see what the themes are. But yes, I do see you connecting with the ocean. If you are, it's gonna be September, so maybe not the beach. A lot of you can do salt baths. So that's bath with sea salt, obviously organic. I don't know if they sell. Can sea salt be not organic? Is that a thing? I don't know. I don't think so. Wouldn't that be impossible? I don't know. Anyways, I digress. Sea salt bath, a lot of sea salt. fill it with water, holy water, and Florida water if you have. If not, then just pray over it, bless it, pour it over your head. Do not wipe yourself off with a towel. Let yourself air dry, just to help you relieve all that negativity, because a lot of it is with your mind. A lot of you earth signs are dealing with a lot of self-doubt. It's kind of like you're not your own best friend, and it's like, best friend, I need you to be your best cheerleader, because you are the best you that you can be at the moment. And even though you're not where you want to be, you will get there. So friend, relax, chill. You'll get there. Give yourself a little cleansing bath. If you don't believe in spiritual baths, you can always do like a nice salt bath with Epsom salts. That helps relieve the toxins from your body. It's scientifically proven if you don't believe in the woo-woo shit. Yeah, but let's see what these dice have. Oh, man, you guys want to be difficult. I fell all the way over here. Okay, so we have Venus. Ooh. Leo, and 8th house. Okay, so earth signs. I'm actually really excited that this Venus dice came out, because that is, if you don't know, Venus is the relationship of love. I mean, the planet of love and relationships. And so that could mean for some of you, there's going to be a nice little Leo coming into your life. For those of you looking for a relationship, it could be a Leo woman or man. Or maybe some of you are involved with a Leo, and Spirit is telling you kind of to nurture that relationship, water those plants. With the 8th house here, the 8th house for me represents birth and death, life and death, transformation, as above, so below. The 8th house has to do a lot about wealth, generational wealth for me. So for those of you who are not looking for a wealthy Leo man or woman that are coming into your life, and if this does happen, please come back and comment on this video, because that will literally blow my mind. If some of you meet a Leo, that would blow my mind. But for some of you, Spirit is telling you with the Venus here, it's time to take control of your self-love, to make yourself the star of the show. To really lean into that Leo energy and don't be afraid to take up some space. It's time to end the habits that are no longer serving you, the habits that are keeping you stuck. It's really an era of rebirth, of unmasking yourself. Like I said in the beginning here with this mask card, it's time for the illusion that you hold on to, the identity that you're holding on to that no longer serves you. It's time to shed those pieces of that identity and understand that any resistance you meet is your ego trying to keep you safe, because your ego says, no, we're quiet girls. We don't speak out when somebody else is talking. And because of that, your voice is being silenced. So Spirit is saying, be bold, be loud, be yourself to the max capacity. Reveal the mask, unleash the mask, take off the mask. And I promise you, the people that you make uncomfortable are the people that were overstepping your boundaries all along. The people that you make uncomfortable by taking off this mask is because they were taking advantage of you. So maybe that's what you're scared to reveal, actually, earth signs. Are you really scared that by taking off this mask, by putting up these boundaries, by revealing who you truly, if you hear my kids screaming in the background, I am so sorry. Life be lifing. Just ignore them. Take it as birth control. Anyways, those people that do not appreciate who you are unmasked, they are not your friends. They are your acquaintances. So treat them as such. The people that love you are going to respect your boundaries and see and appreciate how beautiful you really are inside. The people that have a problem with that are the people that are most likely not respecting your boundaries, and you don't need them in your life. Okay, let's pull the tarot. So the first line is going to be what challenges you may be facing in the month of September. The second line are going to be what strengths you need to work on, or what strengths you need to rely on during the month of March. Did I say March? I meant September. It's been a long day, sorry. And the final line is going to be advice from Spirit. Okay, so let's get into it. For the final deck, we have the Six of Wands, the Page of Wands in reverse, the Knight of Swords in reverse. For strengths, we have the Five of Swords in reverse, the Four of Pentacles, and the Moon in reverse. For advice, we have Temperance in reverse, the 5, 6, 7, 8, Eight of Pentacles, and the Sun. Aww. Okay. So let us see what we have here. So for the challenges, let's start up here. So for the challenges, so you see how this guy is trying to drive this boat, and there's like a whole bunch of swords in the front. He can't really see over the swords. He's not really seeing where he's going. He's just kind of like, his view is very obstructed. This is the representation of putting other people's thoughts and needs in front of yours. I feel like that's a constant occurrence in your life, and I think that is the reason why it came on top of the mask, because I think that's what's fueling the mask. You putting other people's wants and needs, you putting other people's thoughts and opinions in front of you, that does not allow you to see where you're going. The Page of Wands is telling me that there is a new opportunity for action coming. There's gonna, oh, okay. I see what's going on here. The Page of Wands is encouraging you to start those small habits. Like I said, start little to be able to get to the best version of yourself. So that is going to be your challenge. Your challenge with that is going to be that you're the type of person that goes big. You're a go big or go home person. Like if you're going to do something, you're an earth sign. If you're going to do something, you want to execute it first time. Progress over perfection, okay? Little by little, you will get to perfection. But first is the game of progress. So that is trying to eat better. Little baby steps. Instead of telling yourself, I'm not eating any fast food anymore for the rest of the month. No, try cooking 1 meal a week, and then try cooking 2 meals a week, and then 3 meals a week, little by little. Sorry, my kids were crying, so I had to stop, but I came back. So let's go with the Knight of Swords in reverse. The Knight of Swords here. Okay, yeah. So your challenges are that you're a very all or nothing person. When it's time to go to war, when you decide that you're going to be this new person, you go full force. And Spirit is telling you maybe you need to slow down. That's going to be one of your challenges, to learn how to take baby steps with yourself. And it's because you're so hard on yourself, which is not a bad thing, because it helps you get things done and it helps you achieve great things, earth signs. But for the month of September, take things slow. Do not dog on yourself like you normally would. Give yourself grace. Celebrate the little victories, celebrate the little baby steps, and good things are coming. What strengths you need to work on is, I feel like you feel unsafe around the people that, like, you constantly fear somebody betraying you, and I feel like it's because you've been betrayed in the past by your friends or whoever it may be. I'm getting heavy on the friendship. Spirit is saying a strength you need to work on is to understand, to not worry if so-and-so is going to play you or so-and-so is going to betray you, to just move in the energy that you've got you. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Understand that once you get fooled once, there will not be a fool me twice, because that's just who you are. A strength that you need to work on, a strength that you could lean on is your strength of stability. You are somebody who's very financially fluent, I feel like, or as an earth sign, earth signs are the most financial sign, especially if you're a Taurus. Tauruses are great with finances and creating financial stability. And Spirit is amplifying that. They're saying, lean on your financial stability, lean on the fact that you can take care of yourself, and maybe in ways that people who you grew up around are not capable of, and use that as a strength and to propel you forward to the new things that you want to achieve. Now, With the moon card here, I see something being revealed, an illusion. Oh, okay. So for some of you with this mask card, once you take off this mask, an illusion of whether somebody was really your friend or not, or somebody was really in it for the love rather than for who you pretended to be, is going to be revealed. So you have to be solid as a rock, because this is going to kind of hurt you, earth signs. The realization, the truth of this, that somebody's not being as they seemed or something wasn't as it seemed, is going to hurt you a little bit. But these are necessary lessons to help you get to where you want to get. And for some reason, Spirit is really emphasizing that you, earth signs, aren't really asking for a lot. All you're asking for is love and peace. And we don't need people like this in an energy of love and peace. Actually, they won't even, they don't belong. They can't sit with us. If you're an energy and peace, somebody who's pretending, somebody who has illusions around them, cannot sit with you. Advice from Spirit is, I don't know, was this the group where I mentioned the spiritual salt bath? Yes, it was, because of the Yemaya. So yeah, take that bath, go into water, do a cleansing of some sorts if you believe in cleansings. It can be as simple as you sitting in the shower, letting the water run over your head and just imagining the water running down your body, removing all the negativity that may have been sent to you. Because I'm getting a lot of negativity. I'm getting a lot of evil eye. I'm getting a lot of haterade for no reason. This represents Archangel Michael to me, so do not worry, because you are protected. Just pray, cleanse, and bring balance into your life. It's like really who you, it's not like your energy really that needs to be cleansed. It's like your friends list. It's the people that are making you be something you're not, and putting this unnecessary weight on your shoulders that does not need to be there. Advice that Spirit is giving you also is the Eight of Pentacles is the card of hard work and dedication for me, and eventually all of that paying off. So again, with the little habits, start small, big gains. And the Sun card is to be happy. Follow things that give you happiness. If you're pregnant, you might be having a boy. This is a baby card for me, so it doesn't necessarily mean you have to be having a boy, but usually this means a boy to me, and it usually means a baby, pregnancy, abundance, happiest card of the deck, because the beginning of life, new beginnings are always welcomed, especially when the sun is shining behind it. So new opportunities, new beginning, lean into your happiness, lean into the side of you that feels that it needs to hide from other people, because that's the side of you that is the most resilient and is the strongest part of you. Lean into that the month of September. All right, final messages here. Angel numbers, your spirit guides are saying that you should look out for the month of September. 666. That is not the devil's number, I promise. 6 is actually a very spiritual number. Mainstream media and the religion have taken it and made it into something demonic, but it is not the devil's number, I promise you. The devil's number is more like a 5. 5 in the tarot is anything that comes up 5 means struggle. So for those of you that are panicking, this is actually a good number. Let's see what the message has. 666, a wake-up call for you to re-examine your current situation and change the direction of your thoughts so you can raise your vibration to a more positive frequency. Like, I love it when I pull a card and the card just reiterates everything that I already said. So I am center. So yeah, the month of September is the month to center yourself, center your energy, reevaluate who's the fake friends, who's the real friends, who makes me feel like the energy of love, who makes me feel like the energy that I'm not good enough, and cut those people out. And then the number 44, master number 44 here, your angels are encouraging you to continue your present life path with diligence and determination, and even greater success will come in the future. I am supported. So the universe is supporting you. Do not worry. Like I said, Archangel Michael is there if you believe in him. The angels are there. Pray to them. Understand that this is a time in your life where you are getting to the person that you were always meant to be. September is just a stepping stone. You will get there. Start small. Give yourself grace. Give yourself love. And tell them fake friends goodbye. All right? Many blessings to you. If these messages resonated, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching.